The wrestling world is on fire, and we are breaking down the biggest stories starting right now. Everyone is talking about the viral moment involving CM Punk at a Las Vegas hotel. Was the superstar justified in smacking a phone out of a fan's hand, or did he take it too far? Tell us where you stand in our latest poll as we dive into the details.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The drama in the ring is just as intense as the drama off it, because the road to WrestleMania 43 is already shaping up to be legendary. We are breaking down 5 massive factors that could lead to a blockbuster collision between Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. From potential betrayals to championship shakeups, this is the rivalry every fan needs to keep on their radar. We have brand new angles and more details on that heated incident involving CM Punk at the MGM Grand Hotel. New footage shows exactly what happened between the WWE star and a fan following WrestleMania 42. Witness the moment CM Punk stepped in to protect AJ Lee and Bayley, and hear what bystanders are saying about the confrontation that has the entire internet talking. The fallout continues as the fan involved in the confrontation with CM Punk speaks out about whether he intends to pursue legal action. We are looking at the full story behind the clash with AJ Lee and Bayley and the broader debate on fan conduct toward athletes. Catch all the updates and join the conversation by hitting the subscribe button and turning on notifications for more. Ever wonder where the line is between fan passion and personal space? We've all seen the viral clip. CM Punk, fresh off a high-stakes moment, lashes out and slaps a camera right out of a fan's hand. It's the kind of chaotic incident that sets the internet on fire, and frankly, it's got us all asking the tough questions. Was it a justified reaction to an intrusive fan, or did the wrestler completely cross the line? Let's be real for a second. Being a fan is about support, but privacy isn't something you forfeit just because you're standing in a public lobby. On one hand, you've got the crowd saying the fan had it coming. That Punk is just a human being who hit his breaking point after being hounded. On the other, there's the argument that a professional should keep their cool, and that knocking equipment out of someone's hand is an out-of-scale reaction to a minor annoyance. Then, of course, there are the folks who believe the fan was just existing in a public space and shouldn't have been targeted at all. So where do you fall on this spectrum? Are we holding stars to impossible standards, or are we enabling bad behavior? Take a second to look at the nuances here. It's not just a black and white issue. If you've got an opinion, let us know in the comments below, because we want to hear your take. At the end of the day, it makes you wonder. In an era where everyone has a camera in their pocket, is anyone ever truly off the clock? Imagine the biggest stage in the world, the scorching sands of Saudi Arabia, and 2 of the greatest icons in wrestling history finally colliding for the very first time. We are talking about the potential masterpiece that is Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk for WrestleMania 43. But how exactly do we get there? Let's break down the booking map. It all starts with the aftermath of WrestleMania 42, where a brutal punt kick from Randy Orton leaves Cody at a crossroads. Imagine Orton dethroning him at Backlash to claim the title, effectively liberating Cody from his championship duties, and paving his path to Raw for a seismic encounter with the best in the world. Now, the dynamic here is fascinating. While the temptation to turn Cody heel is always there, WWE knows better than to mess with his current popularity. That leaves the door wide open for CM Punk to embrace his inner villain. We know what a monster Punk can be on the mic, and his scathing, razor-sharp promos against the American Nightmare would instantly make this the most heated feud in the company. Picture this. Punk, fresh off a stint as World Heavyweight Champion, jumps to SmackDown, immediately crossing paths with a determined, rebounding Cody Rhodes. But maybe they do not start as enemies. In fact, putting these 2 in the tag team division could be the ultimate slow burn. Imagine them winning the tag titles, only for a legendary betrayal on the road to WrestleMania to turn that partnership into pure, unadulterated hatred. If that isn't enough, just think about the 2027 Royal Rumble. A chaotic double elimination spot would not only protect both stars, but plant the seeds of animosity that would fuel their collision all the way to Saudi Arabia. It is a perfect storm of storytelling, prestige, and legitimate star power. Do you think a heel CM Punk is the key to finally grounding the American nightmare, or does Cody have enough momentum to overcome the straight-edge savior? Drop a comment below with your dream booking, and make sure to download the AsiaNet News app to stay locked into all the latest sports updates. At the end of the day, legacy is not given, it is fought for, and at WrestleMania 43, these two might just redefine the main event forever. Ever wonder where the line is between a dedicated fan and a total privacy invader? Well, the latest footage to drop from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas is forcing everyone to draw that line in permanent marker. Fresh video from TMZ shows exactly what went down between CM Punk and a persistent fan following WrestleMania 42. And let me tell you, it's a masterclass in how not to interact with a public figure. We've all seen the initial reports, but this new perspective tells a much more uncomfortable story. You can clearly hear the fan pestering AJ Lee and Bayley while they're just trying to enjoy a quiet moment. When Bayley explicitly tells him to back off, he doesn't retreat, he keeps the camera rolling. That's when CM Punk steps in, knocking the phone right out of the guy's hand. It's cold, it's calculated, and honestly, it's the reaction of a guy who is flat out tired of having his family's personal space ignored. Now, here is where it gets interesting. While the fan is out here on TMZ asking for an apology, eyewitnesses on social media are painting a very different picture. Reports suggest this individual actually tried to put his arm around AJ Lee after she already turned down his request for a selfie. If that's true, the argument that Punk overreacted completely falls apart. In any other walk of life, grabbing someone for a photo without permission after being told no would get you kicked out of the building, not featured on the news. This incident follows a massive weekend for Punk, coming off a high-stakes title match against Roman Reigns. Returning to WWE after a decade-long hiatus has been a roller coaster for Punk, marked by his signature intensity both in and out of the ring. Whether you love his attitude or hate his temper, one thing is certain. He's a protector, and he isn't going to stand by while his wife is made uncomfortable. So, what do you think? Did Punk cross the line, or was this the exact kind of reality check that someone stalking celebrities in a hotel lobby needs? Let me know your take in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest wrestling drama. At the end of the day, remember that superstars are real people too. Maybe it's time we start treating them like it. Have you ever wondered if the line between being a dedicated fan and a total stalker has completely vanished? Last night, things went from 0 to 100 inside the MGM Grand lobby in Las Vegas, as WWE megastar CM Punk found himself at the center of a viral, heated confrontation. Just hours after his grueling main event clash at WrestleMania 42, footage captured Punk knocking a phone right out of a fan's hand. But before you call him the villain, you need to see the full picture. The footage shows the fan persistently filming AJ Lee and Bayley, even after Bayley clearly pushed the phone away and told him to back off. When the situation reached a breaking point, Punk stepped in to protect his own. It is a moment that forces us to ask, do professional athletes lose their right to privacy the second they step out of the arena? We see this time and time again. Stars are treated like public property, even when they are just trying to navigate a hotel lobby after a physically taxing event. The good news is that the fan involved has confirmed he won't be suing or getting police involved, though he is asking for a formal apology and a handshake. Whether you think Punk's reaction was justified or a step too far, it is a wake-up call about the toxic culture of fan entitlement in the age of viral social media. We need to remember that these performers are people, not props for your content. What is your take? Should fans be held to a stricter code of conduct in private spaces, or is this just part of the price of fame? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of wrestling. Remember, just because you have a camera in your hand doesn't mean you have the right to film every second of someone's life.